Good afternoon. It is April the 20th, 2023, coming to you from the Caribbean Princess Casino here at port today at Costa Maya, Mexico. Going back to Fort Lauderdale en route tonight, get back on Saturday. But I wanted to talk in regards to questions I get all the time on emails from people in regards to, I get this question all the time. If I buy in with $3,000 every night, how much money do I have to lose before I receive a free cruise? And if that's not the question, the next part of the question is, if I buy in with $3,000 a night, do I have to lose all $3,000 a night? And that would be $20,000, $21,000, or $18,000 if you stop on the sixth night. And you could probably buy a penthouse suite. Okay, so here's the answer. The answer is, if you lose $3,000 a night, you need to find a new sport, because gambling is not for you. You have not figured it out, and so change sports and forget about free cruises if you lose $3,000 a night every night. Okay. I always tell you that I have a filter on me. You buy in with $3,000. If you get up to the point that you are losing $300 of that $3,000, you know what it is. Color up, cash in, and get out of there. Okay? Come back to the next night. Manufacture $3,000 again, or come back with $2,700. Okay? Not every night you're going to lose $300. Some nights you win $300. Some nights you break even. Some nights you win $1,000. But if you have the filter on you, and please understand that, stop at a loss of $300. I always try to do 10% of my buy-in. So if I buy in with $5,000, I may lose $500. I leave at $4,500, color up, cash in, get out of there. Do not keep running after money. Do not keep throwing good after bad. So understand that. But you got to bet. If you throw down $3,000, somebody asked me, how long does that last? I don't know how long that lasts. It depends if the table's hot or cold, if you're making good or bad bets, if you're at the blackjack table and there's a run on wins for the players, you'll stay longer. If there's a run on the dealers, you won't stay as long. But you got to have the right kind of betting. I'm not telling anybody how to bet, because there is no magical way to betting. I don't care if you say there's the martingale betting, the progressive betting, the 3-point Molly betting, the Iron Cross betting, in the different things. No. There is no strategies to win all the time, or everybody would be doing this. But there is a strategy to earn free cruises. You just have to play, and you got to play hard. So many people think that they're going to come up with $3,000. Now, to come up with $3,000, let's just use $1,000. $1,000 is the minimum. I've talked about it so many times. But $1,000 is the minimum to receive free cruises, okay? But I'm not going to go back through that whole talk again. I'm just telling you this: if you buy in with $1,000 every single night, you got to be playing 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100 rolls. You got to have up to $100 in action on the table all the time. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. There's different ways that I bet. I'll talk about that other times, but gosh, you guys pushed me to tell me how I bet, okay? If I only had $1,000 to buy in and I wanted to earn a free cruise, I would go across the top. I would do a version of the Iron Cross, okay? You can do it at different increments, but if you have $1,000, you can't be at $10.05, $12.06, and a $12.08. That's $34. That is like the bare minimum level to even think about receiving free cruises. I would jack it up to $15.05 and $18.06 and $18.08. So you have in that one you have $51. Okay, whatever other bets you decide, but remember, don't put the pass line odds because you are trying to earn free cruises. You're not necessarily trying to win each bet, and you are better off betting the $15 that you would put on the pass line and backup odds. You would be doing way better if you placed it up there on the top. For instance, if the point was a 9, place $15 up on the 9, and you're going to get paid all the comps on the $15 on the 9. But if you're betting a $5 pass line and a $10 backup odds, you're only getting rated and comped on your $5 pass line. You're not getting rated on your odds. So if you're trying to earn free cruises, the simplest way is this. Go with some denomination of the 5, the 6, and 8, the Iron Cross. Then go back, and if you want to throw $5 in the field, then you are covered on every single roll except if the dreaded 7 comes out. So that's a way to bet 5, 6, 8, and field. Period. Stop. End of discussion. There's other ways you can add. You can add hard weight numbers. You can bet them all. I always throw $5 and bet them all each and every time and each and every roller. But so you also can do denomination. If you go higher and you're betting, like buying in with 3,000, go across the top. Go 25 on a 5, 30 on a 6, 30 on an 8, and then in the field, just throw $5 down. So you are in $90 on the field and the Iron Cross on the 25, 30, 30. I had some buddies a couple of weeks ago that were doing 100 on the 5, 150 on the 6, 150 on the 8, 25 in the field. They had a philosophy that you bet 1/6 of your number 6 bet in the field. So if you have $150 up on the 6 or the 8, 1/6 of that is $25. So you're betting 1/6 in the field. But you need to be buying in with $5,000 to support that kind of betting level. And it's going to be hard to turn on the filter, because if you have 2 or 3 losses and you're losing $150 each time, 3 losses and you're at $450 loss. So it's about time for you to color up. So I would stick with buy in the minimum amount of time, $1,000. Do the $51, 15, 18, 18, $51, and then throw $5 in the field. So you have a version of the Iron Cross for $56. Whatever else you want to bet, fantastic. But that's if you buy in with $1,000. Play for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. The longer you play, the more comps and the better the offer you're going to receive. But I want to just go back to initially what I talked about is you do not have to bet and lose all of your buy-in. It is incredible how many people ask me, well, if I buy in with $3,000, how much do I lose every night? Okay, when I am playing to earn cruises, I put my filter a little bit more, okay? Instead of $300, I'll probably go to $500 loss max, okay? That is when I'm there to earn free cruises, because I have never been in the system before. If it's your first time and you're buying in with $3,000, then go ahead and give yourself a $400 or $500 loss cushion. But when you get to $500, color up, cash in, and get out of there. Come back the next night with $2,500 or $3,000. But this is only for those people that are trying to get into the system. That's when the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, aka the host, will slide an offer under your door the second night from the end of the cruise. But this is for just people that are really trying to get into the system. If you're already in the system and you already receive free cruise offers in the mail and email, and you decide that you're going to come and play, You don't have to play as long, play as hard, and play as much because you're already in the system. Just play at a pace that they continue to keep you in the system. Buy in with $1,000. Just play $51. I always buy in every night with a minimum of $2,500, even though that I have no more calendar left for free cruises till 2025. There's no incentive for me to play in the casino because I have already earned tons of free cruises already booked and paid for by the system. So just remember that. But if you are trying to earn a free cruise, your first time trying to do that, play balls to the wall. Buy in with $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. If you are just going to maintenance it because you already have received free cruises, buy in with $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, $2,500. Okay, just to keep you at the level you are receiving free cruise offers from emails and mailers. But if you're trying the first time, you're on there with the intention of earning a free cruise, play balls to the wall. I would be buying in with $3,000. I would be playing $51 across the top in craps. If you're playing blackjack, a minimum of $25 hands, minimum. And then I would be playing 4 or 5 hours a night if I'm trying to earn free cruises. So I hope that answers any of your questions you always ask me. So till then, subscribe to my channel. You have a really good day.